Phillipsburg football has always prided themselves on creating a brotherhood amongst teammates. But when your biological brother is your teammate, that bond on the field is even more intense. Bobby and Tommy Corey have played on the same football field since they were 7 years old, and instantly their chemistry was undeniable.
Well, I'm grateful every day. I have a twin brother. You know, he pushes me in everything. You know, on the field, he's my favorite football player to watch, and I really would probably be a lot different, probably a lot more clueless if I didn't have him around to keep me on track.
Back in, I think it was the championship game, 5th grade, I think we were up by a touchdown, and they were late in the game, driving down the field. I make the tackle on the kid, he's running, he fumbles, and Tommy scoops it up, and that just secured the win. So it's just seeing it from all the way back then is pretty cool too.
But it hasn't always been easy. Two twin boys living under the same roof, both with a desire to succeed and fierce competitive nature, presents unique challenges, to say the least.
Obviously, they know that I love them, but you know, when things go in favor for one more than the other, I feel like that's the biggest struggle having twins. There you go, Tommy! Come on! And it's always been a goal of mine to balance that, and that they are both happy for each other when things like that slide, right? Go get him, Bobby! Good! All right, Bobby! So there's no jealousy or envy. It's about supporting each other and being there for each other, because the next moment it's going to be the other one's turn.
Adding to the pressure put on Mrs. Corey's parenting skills, Bobby and Tommy Corey are both defensive players who play the same position. Both boys are strong, fast, and fearless, but the spotlight is only so big. And when it came time for Tommy's first varsity start, he stepped out onto the field, looked over his shoulder, and saw his best friend smiling back at him from the sideline.
It was our sophomore year, and I think it was against Harding Central, and he went in and started safety, and I was ecstatic for him. I wanted him to ball out. I wanted to be out there too, and I did, but he did a great job, and it was awesome watching him play.
He didn't show me he was jealous at all. You know, he was complete support for me, which was really helpful. Every time I'd, run off the field after we made a 3rd down stop or something, he was always there for me.
You're so happy for the one, and then your heart is breaking for the other because you know how bad they want it too. And again, we just go back to your moment is coming. I don't know who to thank for it, but that has been their story. Whether one achieves it first or not, the other is right behind, and they do come out together in the end.
And together, the Corey brothers would face another obstacle. They watched a very good friend and teammate of theirs, Nazir Ball, struggle at home during his senior season. Before long, Ball had nowhere to live, and Tommy and Bobby knew they had to try to help.
They have big hearts, and they came home one day and they said, Mom, do you think someone can stay with us for a few days? And of course, I'll open my home up to anybody who needs it. I think it's just the right thing to do. We all go through things in life, and sometimes people just need someone else to reach out to them.
She just welcomed him right into the house, took him in like a son, fed him, and it just really speaks on how good of a person she is.
Once word got around, the Phillipsburg community didn't seem surprised that the Corey family stepped up. In Peaburg, the football team is a family, and family means everything. That's the culture head coach Frank Duffy installed in 2016, and he continues to preach that culture today.
Good, thumbs up, elbows in. Love it, 2-1, love it, love it, love it. It's just part of who you are. I mean, you can't play in this program without talking about those things on a consistent basis, family, tradition, because you'll do anything for your brother, and to have that type of feeling, it makes it special. It makes it different than everything else. We are playing a football game, but it really is about family. It's about togetherness. To have a successful team, you need that type of togetherness, that brotherhood.
There's no place like Peaburg, especially Peaburg football. You just really grow brothers, one big family, always supporting each other, always working hard together, blue-collar mentality, and it's awesome.
L for L, the Corey brothers are liners for life. No matter where they go, Tommy and Bobby Corey will always call Phillipsburg, New Jersey, their home.
I love Peaburg. I really do. I feel like I could definitely have a family in Peterborough. Hopefully, I would love to see, a son playing football, especially if Bobby had a son there playing football together. My mom would still be probably in the same spot in the crowd cheering on her grandkids, so it'd be pretty awesome.
From Phillipsburg for TV2 Sports, I'm Courtney DuPont.